Welcome to another edition of Confident Real Estate. I'm your host, JC. In this episode, I'm here to scare you, truly scare you, because being scared is good. I want you to be scared about investing. I want you to be scared about real estate investing in particular, because that is what's going to fuel you to massive success and multimillionaire status. Not millionaire, multimillionaire status. So stick with me and smash the like button because you're going to like this video and everything that we are about to dive into on a philosophical and psychological level, and hit subscribe already if you're not yet a member of the Confident Real Estate family. I promise you it is free and you will only get good things out of it. So let's dive into why I want you to be scared. The worst thing that you can do, especially when you start to get some level of success in business and in investing, is to get comfortable. Being comfortable is the opposite of being progressive. It's the opposite of being hungry. Comfortable should scare you because you have to constantly ask yourself, am I living up to the full extent of my capabilities? And what do I mean by that? Are you able and capable of learning things you don't know right this minute? Because when you start out in real estate or any kind of investing, you don't know anything. You start to learn more and you put in time. You read books, you listen to lectures, you watch YouTube videos from people who are actually doing what you want to be doing. And you start to accumulate knowledge, and that gives you confidence. Hence the name of this channel, Confident Real Estate, because we want you to be confident so you can go out and do your first deal, and then your second deal, and then your third deal, and keep growing the strength and size of each deal that you do so you can grow the value of your portfolio and the amount of money that you're making back. But at some point, you might get comfortable and say, I'm doing really well. I'm cool with this. If that's for you, so be it. But for most of us, we're hungry. That's not enough. You don't want to live your life to a certain point and just throw in the towel. Like I always say, and people have heard me say this before, you can't be half pregnant. If you want to be pregnant, go in all the way and get pregnant. Become a multi-millionaire. Not a millionaire, not somebody worth 1 or 2 million, but aim for 20 million. That's a goal. Don't get comfortable. The knowledge that you have on day one is nothing. When you get to a point where you're making some real money, you have a knowledge base already. But expand beyond that. Go outside your comfort zone again. In fact, go outside your comfort zone every single day and expand the base of your knowledge. Because what does knowledge do for you? It allows you to see opportunities. There are thousands of opportunities that will pass you every 12 months. Every year, thousands of opportunities will pass you, but you won't even know it because you don't have the knowledge to recognize what an opportunity looks like. So don't get comfortable. Continue to push yourself beyond your knowledge base so you can expand that knowledge base and identify even more rare opportunities that 95% of the people in your position today will never be able to see. They'll never get themselves to a point where they can recognize those opportunities, and the competition to seize those opportunities is far lower because you've put yourself in a position to see opportunities that 95% of the market isn't even going to recognize. You got to hold yourself accountable too, because the truth of the matter is we all have those moments where we are tired and maybe we don't want to push and somebody needs to push us. So make that somebody you. Tell everyone what your goals are. Tell them what you want to do in life. I tell everybody what my goals are for investing, how I'm doing this, not so I could drive a Ferrari, but so I could build something massive for my children and my grandchildren to have as a foundation, a safety net. I want to have trust set up for my grandkids one day, God willing I have grandkids, so that I can put their names on investments I make in real estate. And by the time they're 30, 35, they will be millionaires. I'll be long gone, but they will be millionaires because of the work I'm putting in today. That's my goal, and I tell everyone about it. I'm telling you about it now because it holds me accountable. I have to do it because I can't be the guy that's all talk, no action. That's not how I'm built, and I don't want you to be built that way either. If you put yourself out there, people are going to tear you apart, and that's okay. Because you know what? It's very hard to hear the naysayers from the penthouse. They're still on the street. You're in the penthouse. Let people talk whatever they want to say. Actions speak louder than words. So tell everyone what you plan to do and then back it up with actions. That is the best way to hold yourself accountable. And that will keep you from getting too comfortable because you've put yourself out there for the whole world to see. Somebody recently asked me what I do to prevent burnout. The truth of the matter is, I am scared to death of a deathbed analysis. I don't want to be on my deathbed saying, I wish I had tried harder. I want to try harder now. When I go and it's my time, God willing, it'll be many, many, many decades from now, I want to say I lived exactly how I wanted to. Nobody sits on their deathbed and says, gee, I wish I had played more video games or watched more Netflix or caught up on more sitcoms. They say, I wish I had tried harder. This is your one life, your one opportunity to do something massive. So let me ask you, what are you waiting for? Don't be scared to fail. Every failure is a lesson to be learned. And when you learn a number of lessons, you stop failing and you start succeeding. But if you never start failing, you're never going to learn anything. And suddenly life has passed you by. Trust me, many of you already know this, life moves pretty quickly. It's shocking how fast the years go. The days are long, but the years are short. Don't waste the opportunity. Do your deathbed analysis constantly. Will you sit on your deathbed and say, I lived the life that I wanted? Or are you going to sit there and say, I wish I had tried harder? Don't wait for that. Try harder today. Don't become a jack of all trades. That's a great piece of advice I could give you. Don't become a jack of all trades who invests in this kind of real estate and that kind of real estate. Focus on one asset class, whether it's gas stations or self-storage or hotels or just multifamily. Just focus on that one asset class and become a master of your market and that one asset class. Be a master of multifamily properties in your zip code. That alone will make you a multimillionaire. If you pull yourself in too many different directions chasing deals that aren't necessarily the deal you're best equipped to do based on your capabilities and what you know as your knowledge base, you are going to find yourself stressed out and burnt out. Focus on one thing and become a master at that. I really hope that this opened your eyes, that this video did something for you to light that spark or reignite that spark in case you were seeing it fade and starting to lose it. Stay focused, stay humble, and stay hungry. If you didn't hit like on this video yet, please do so now. And of course, join the Confident Real Estate family if you are not yet a member, because it's free and you're missing out on some great information. I appreciate you watching to the end. Until next time.